Hey there, I'm your Uncle Jay. With this video, I'm going to have to get a little bit more personal with you just so you can understand these next videos that I'm about to make. When I was in my early 40s, I liked me, but I wasn't in love with me. I would date me, but I wouldn't marry me. I did a lot of things really great, but I wasn't a great guy. The great thing about life is this: whenever you're ready, you can just do a 360. Be whoever you want to be the next day. You just got to look in the mirror and say, hey, man, dude, here it is. I'm going to be better. It's just like when you want to be an athlete. If you want to be a better basketball player, you get out there and practice. But what if you practice to be a better man? Better husband. You know, uh, for the last 20 years, that's what I've been doing. I've just been going hard. I just would love to have a better me before I'm gone. I don't know how people would take that because I was thinking about this. You ever heard this phrase, if I was 20 years younger, I'd do XYZ? A lot of people go in their grave with that thought. But depending on who you give that information to, that's a lot of valuable information for somebody to go through life with a smoother road because they got that information. So what I thought about doing is this. I'm going to be giving you all the information that really helped me in 20 years instead of all the things that didn't work. And one of the things that I wanted to give you is something that really was impactful in my life. It started 14 years ago. I started using one word for the whole entire year. I ain't saying I was just running around here saying one word, but one individual word that I used to make my life better and had more impact in my life. And that first word was accountability. And how I used it every time that I did whatever, I just took accountability for it. Even if it was like 70% my fault or 20% my fault, I just end up just taking accountability for it. Because, rule number one was this: God don't make mistakes. He make learning lessons. So if you take the credit of that mistake, there's something for you to learn. So even if it's not your fault, oh man, I'm sorry, dog. That's my fault. They'll look at you kind of crazy, like I was about to apologize. No, take that credit. Now go home and understand that, yeah, you got something to learn from whatever it was. I remember one time that I had an accident. I don't know if you ever been in Chicago where somebody just driving just super slow, they on their phone or whatever. I tried to get around the guy. So I got in the third lane, that right hand lane that you turn, and soon as that light turned green, I took off. Unfortunately, somebody was running the red light. Totaled out my car. I didn't get injured, but I was without a car. you know. So I was like, man, what did I learn from that little situation right there? Now, today, you would never catch me I'm looking left, looking right, making sure that it's okay to turn. You just got to keep on taking accountability. And it's like long as you keep using that word, the more impactful it gets. It's like you think about some of the people who doing extremely well in life. It's like you ever just seen a person who was a good father, good husband, was in the right place in his career. He did that. But if you're a bad husband, if you're a bad father, if you're not where you need to be in your life, take accountability. You put you there. See, the main thing about this is don't let nobody understand that you're utilizing this word. Because as soon as they find out that you're using this word, it's going to take the power away from that word. As a matter of fact, people are going to start using that word against you. It's like that is your word for that 1 year. And I'm not saying to use my word. There's a lot of words that might help you. You just figure out that one word and just go through that whole year. Whatever that word is, it should have some type of meaning for you. Now, what I'm gonna do is this. For the next 13 weeks, I'm gonna be sharing each one of the words that I used that whole year and the impact and some of the meaning that it gave me. So what you can do, if you find any of this content, what I'm saying, helpful, like it, share it, subscribe. But leave a comment and let me know what kind of impact it put in on you. My name is Uncle Jay, and I'm going to see you next time.